start the recording here. Hello, everyone. This is Dawn Ward. I am your bishop out of Huntsville, Alabama. I just want to say welcome to the Tradera call. First and foremost, I want to do a little housekeeping. If you have not muted yourself, I would ask that each and every one of you go on and mute yourselves. I've tried to mute everyone, but I know sometimes when people come on late, the computer does not automatically mute you. So I just want to say thank you for being with us here today. I'll tell you a little about myself. I am an educator. This is 25 years in the world of education for me. I am a teacher at heart. I absolutely love education. I'm that person who, you know, in first grade, I absolutely knew that I wanted to be a teacher. But, you know, being in education and being a teacher did not provide the lifestyle for me and my children that I needed. So I've always been in network marketing, probably for about the last maybe going on 10 years, I have been in network marketing. Quick question, guys. Am I muted?
No, you're fine.
You can hear me, okay, because my line absolutely says that I'm muted over here, which was really weird. But, all right, thank you, sir. I'm just going to keep on going. So what I was telling you is that as an educator, I finally realized, and I realized really quickly that as a single mother with 2 children, that being an educator was not going to provide me with the lifestyle that I wanted or provide me with the lifestyle that I needed. So I was introduced to the industry of network marketing, and after being properly introduced into the industry of network marketing, I really learned the industry. I really learned how to work the industry. I learned how to make the industry work for me. I learned to leverage the industry of network marketing and make it work for me and for my life and for my family. So guys, what I'm telling you is that, you know, my first company was definitely a true pyramid scheme. We gave $50. We came together on Sunday. We had our piece of paper. We spread it out and we shared our money. That's what I participated in. Now I know, based on a whole lot of information and knowledge about the network marketing industry, that was probably an illegal pyramid scheme. And that's one of those things that give network marketing a bad name. So I'm so happy and grateful to have been properly introduced to network marketing. I'm so happy and grateful to be in a company like Tradera, guys, that is actually, you know, governed by the FTC. You know, there are things that we just can't do here in this company. So I'm just going to go on, and that's enough about me. Just wanted you to know a little bit about me, about who I am, about how I got into the industry of network marketing and why I will not leave. I went on a 2-year hiatus, but guys, I quickly came back when I saw the Tradera opportunity. You know, some people from my previous company have been inboxing me and say, oh, so you're out of retirement? And my answer is yes, I'm absolutely out of retirement. I'm excited, but I knew that what was going to bring me out of retirement was a company like Tradera. What was going to bring me out of retirement was a company that I knew that I could leverage for the rest of my life. What I saw when I saw the Tradera opportunity was a skill, because remember, I'm a teacher. I saw a skill. What I saw was I could be on the beaches of the world as a 75, 80-year-old woman, and I can still pull out my cell phone and I can still participate in trading every single day. And from that, I fell in love. I absolutely knew that this was the next move for me. So let me tell you about some of the things that got me extremely excited about Tradera. All right, guys, this is a company that's less than 1 year old. It was officially founded in 2019 in Dallas, Texas. It's based in the United States, which is really important for me because I've tried to work with some companies that were not based in the United States, and there were some issues with transfer money and getting money here, and that really irritated me, and I really couldn't do it. But here in Tradera, based in the United States, formed in Dallas, Texas, it is a financial services platform, and one of the things that's so important to me, guys, is that it is 100% debt-free. So when you have a company that's 100% debt-free, in my mind, in my almost 10 years in the industry of network marketing, I know that a 100% debt-free company is going to put money back into the field. We're not paying for a big home office. We're not paying for a big office space. We're not paying for a big staff because we are online. So when you have an online company that is a financial services platform where you don't have products, where you don't have shipping costs, and all we're doing is utilizing that online service, guys, we all know that there's a lot of money that's going back to the field. And when I get to the comp plan, you're absolutely going to see what I'm talking about. So here's one of the things that made me fall in love with Tradera. So this is a love story, as I call it. You have the network marketing industry that is married to the foreign exchange industry. I've told you that I've been in network marketing for almost a decade right now. It is a $180 billion business, guys. I will tell you that I've never made, a whole lot of money. I've never made six figures in network marketing, but what I have made in network marketing was enough money to change my lifestyle. What I have made in network marketing was enough money to make me not mind going into that schoolhouse and being that principal and doing all the things that I had to do for the little money that I got, because it was the love of my life, because I absolutely knew that my plan B, my network marketing income, would bring in enough money to provide the lifestyle for what I need. Just to get a comma check, once a week, or to get $500 or $1,000 or $1,500 every week in network marketing is astronomical for someone like me who's an educator. But it's also married, guys, to the foreign exchange market, which is a $6 trillion market, guys. That is trillion with a T. And when I talk to you about the foreign exchange market, I want you to know that money, it's not just $6 trillion, it's $6 trillion that is moved every single day in this industry of network marketing. So there are over 10,000 companies within the network marketing platform. There are companies that sell lotions and potions and will promise you that if you drink this, that your big toe will grow back. There are companies that are weight loss companies in the health and wellness platform. There are, 100% holistic companies. There are environmentally friendly companies. There are companies in every industry of the world that you can even think about. And so what we have here in Tradera is the foreign exchange market, guys, that has been put into a network marketing platform. And what I want you to know and understand is that the network marketing industry is endorsed by celebrities. And what you get from celebrities are people who are independent contractors. Celebrities know that in order to eat, they must work. And so when you have celebrities in a network marketing platform, it's always been very interesting to me. When I was in a company and a celebrity is part of our platform, they bring them on stage, and it helps me to realize that it doesn't matter how much money you make, it doesn't matter how much money you have, that you always will need a plan B as your backup plan. I saw so many people during the shutdown, during the coronavirus, COVID-19 shutdown, who realized that their six-figure income wasn't enough when they got laid off. So then they had to go to a plan B, because this is a $180 billion industry with over 130 million people. And a very, very, very prominent leader in another company that I was in, he would always say, observe the masses and do the opposite. And I heard that, and I heard that, and I heard that. And finally, one day it hit me. What he was saying is, you observe what the majority of the people in the world are doing, and you do the absolute opposite, and you will be successful. Because success leaves clues, guys. And most people are not willing to deviate from the norm in order to get what's not normal. So observe the masses, do the opposite. What you have here in network marketing is a low-risk business that's highly lucrative. It's going to cost $99 to participate in the Forex industry here with Tradera. Very low risk. You can take your family out to dinner at Taco Bell if there's enough of you, and probably spend $99. But it's highly lucrative. If you put back into it what you should, then this can be a very highly lucrative industry for you. As I told you, for me and my family, being in this industry has definitely changed the trajectory of what it is that I can do for my family on a once a month educator's income. So let's talk a little bit about the Forex market. And I always like to stop here and tell people that Tradera is a foreign exchange industry. We're not into stocks. We don't trade stocks. Not saying that we never will, because this company is definitely growing and expanding our platform. And there's so many nice and beautiful things that are going to come out within about the next 2 to 3 weeks that I am so excited about. But right now, we're trading currencies. And everybody has participated in the currency exchange industry, especially if you've traveled. I can recall the first time that I got my passport stamped and I went out of the country and they said, you know what, you have to go to the exchange. And I'm like, what's that? So I went to the exchange and I gave them some of my American money. And for my American money, they gave me the foreign money. And I think it was probably Jamaica. They gave me the Jamaican money. And so when I went to Jamaica, I had to use that particular money in that industry. When I went to the Dominican, I had to use that Dominican money in that country. But when I came back, wherever I had left over, I was able to go back to the exchange and get my American equivalent for that. But me, I wanted to save a few. So I have money from every country that I've ever been to. And I look back at it and I think, wow, you know, I was participating in the foreign exchange market before I even knew what the foreign exchange market was. It's easily accessible. There's 6.8 trillion daily volume that passes through the foreign exchange market, guys. 6.8 trillion per day. It runs 24 hours a day, 5 days per week, and it is the largest financial market in the world. But what's more important for me is that banks, institutions, and individuals are able to participate in this. And so when I saw that, I thought, well, if I'm putting my money in the bank and the bank is taking my money and putting it in the foreign exchange market and making astronomical interest off my money or dividends off my money, but only giving me a small percentage back in interest, they're making a killing. The banks are making a killing off my money. The big institutions are making a killing off my money, because when I pay my insurance every month and I don't use my insurance for a year or two, I can guarantee you that those insurance companies are putting my money and your money back into this market, and they're gaining dividends on it, but then they raise my insurance rates when I have to use them. So guys, this is a market that we as individuals, which is my point, can also participate in. If the banks and institutions are doing it, why can't we do it as well? So here's the basic goals of Tradera. Tradera wants to tell you when to buy, when to sell, and when not to buy or sell. And I always like to say, as a teacher, I used to tell my students, you can give a man fish, you feed him for a day. But if you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. And that's what Tradera is offering us. Tradera is offering us a lifetime of eating, a lifetime of benefits, because in this platform, I'm going to tell you about the live sessions. I'm going to tell you about the trading training, and that's right there telling you when to buy, when to sell. But they're also teaching you this platform so that you yourself can learn when to buy and when to sell. And I absolutely love it. It just tickles every teacher bone that I have inside of me. So let's talk a little bit more about Tradera. It is a financial services organization. We have trading education, and I told you about that. The company provides trading education for us on a daily in our back office. It is an A to Z training, guys, with our trading education that Tradera offers us. It is step-by-step strategies, additional Forex resources. When I went into my back office and actually started clicking and watching videos and going through the different units, I learned so much about trading, because I am an urchin at heart. I want to know the information. I want to know what is it that I'm getting into and how can I learn more about it. I'm a YouTuber, you know, I want to go on YouTube and find out every single thing that I can find out about Forex. Guys, I guarantee you that there's nothing on YouTube that I found that wasn't addressed in the back office of Tradera. Tradera also gives us trade alerts. And basically, guys, we have expert traders who are in the market. They're doing market analysis. They are looking at what it is that we need to know as the field, and they're sending out those trade alerts. And so those trade alerts, that's the giving a man fish. Those trade alerts, you know, when I first started doing it, you know, I was like, what am I supposed to do? They give you 3 numbers, very simple. You click, you plug in your numbers, and you watch the market, guys. You click, you plug in your numbers, you put in your stop loss, and you let it go. And for me, that was very important because I had no clue in the beginning what I was doing. But from those trade alerts and participating in trading via the trade alerts from experts who knew exactly what they were talking about, I became a little bit more confident and a little bit more comfortable with trading. And so, you know, I would take the trade alerts now and I wouldn't necessarily copy and paste. I would do little few things on my own. And that just comes from going into those live sessions and listening to the top traders that Tradera bring in, guys. What I've learned from live sessions is that traders have different trading styles. What I've learned from live sessions is that there are different trading styles that I really like. There are some traders that I really like their trading styles. But I have learned from live sessions to be very patient. I have learned from the coaches on the live sessions that sometimes, you know, the trades aren't going to go exactly where you want them to go, but if you're patient, and if you mark up your charts correctly, and if you know exactly what you're looking for, you wait it out and you will gain dividends. I know we don't really talk money on these calls, but I'll tell you a little story about a live trading session, guys. They're held every Sunday through Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're catered to our trading needs. It is an additional educational resource. I put in a trade one time from a live trading session. I went to bed with negative numbers and I was like, you know what? That trader I trust. That trader says that this is going to gain dividends. I went to bed, I went to sleep, and I woke up, guys, and I can guarantee that I was positive, double what I went to bed negative as. And that was the winning thing for me. I knew, I learned, I knew that patience was the key in trading. Something else that's very important to me is that on Sunday nights at 5 p.m. Eastern, you get trade market forecasts. And I always like to say that it's like the meteorologist of the Forex market. You have professionals who take a look at the market, they mark up their charts, they look at the forecast, they look at the past history of particular trade pairs, and they predict what's going to happen for the week. It's like a meteorologist telling you that, hey, there's 30% chance of rain on Thursday, 40% on Friday, 90% on Saturday. So what you do is you trust and you go, wow, 30, 40, 90. You look at that. They studied it. And this is exactly what our experienced traders do with the market forecast. They help you to break down the market, mark up your charts for the week so that when you go into your trading sessions for the next week, you're not going in blind. You absolutely know what the trends are in the market. But there's a wonderful trade community, and I've just told you about that. You have a network of professional traders, and Tradera is bringing in new traders all the time. I was on a session the other day with this guy from London, and he was absolutely phenomenal. You know, I'd never heard him before, and some of his views on things absolutely gave me a newfound respect for trading and made me want to learn even more. So you're not alone. You know, we have a big community of people here in Tradera who's trading and training. So I told you a little bit about the educational part of Tradera. As I told you, I am a nerd at heart, and I absolutely love the education. I absolutely love the information. I absolutely love every single platform that Tradera provides for us so that we can come in and be very knowledgeable traders. But now I'm going to tell you about the other part that gets me really excited. That's the business opportunity side. Everything that I told you about before costs you $99 to partner with us. It costs you $99 per month to get the free trade alerts, to participate in the live sessions, to have the free A to Z training on the educational platform. That's $99 a month. I have people in my business, and that's all they want to do. They want to trade. They want to pay $99 to partner, and what I've had people to tell me is that I'm going to make $99 in a day, so it doesn't matter about the $99 a month. So let's talk about the residual part of Tradera. You have a network. You're able to build a business. You gain residual income, and you can also participate in gaining a free membership with this company. So guys, there are two types of income. There's active income and there's passive income. The active income is that 9-to-5 job. You have zero leverage with an active income. With an active income, your boss tells you you are going to come to work, I don't really care if it's dangerous for you to come to work today, and I don't really care if you're sick or if your child's sick, but if you don't come to work, we're going to fire you and we're going to hire somebody else in that job for you. So the active income, you're trading time for money. You have no leverage. You have no say-so. You have a boss who says, hey, you are the person who's going to come in here and I'm going to pay you. But on the other side of that quadrant, you have passive income. And with passive income, you become, you know, a business owner. You become an investor. You have employees who work for you. You're that person who says, hey, I need you to come in. And if you don't come in, you know, you probably won't have a job tomorrow. We're going to replace you with somebody else looking for a job. Not a very nice thing to do, but I'm just telling you, you can either be on the right side of the quadrant where you have no leverage, or you can be on the left side of the quadrant where you have absolutely, we have a lot of leverage. And we also want to get to this sleep money. You know, investors, once you become an investor, once you build a business from being an employee to a self-employed person to being a business owner where you have people working for you, then you go on to be an investor. That's when your money works for you. That's when you wake up and your money double from where you went to sleep that night. And that's where we all want to be. We want to be on that passive income side. And so here, very, very important, want to tell you a little bit about our compensation plan, guys. As I told you earlier at the beginning, that here at Tradera, what really caught my attention was the compensation plan. What really caught my attention was that this was a market of something that I can do forever. But when I looked at the compensation plan and I compared it to some of the other companies that I've been in, I compared it to the price point of getting started, guys. I've gotten started in companies that would cost $500 to be at the minimal level, up to $5,000, just depending on where you wanted to come in. Here at Tradera, everybody joins for $99. Everybody. You determine how high you go in this company, but it only costs you $99 to get started. So let's talk about that $99. So for $99, you get everything that I told you about on the educational side. But once you start participating in the compensation plan, once you find 3 other people, or once you introduce the business to 3 other people who think that this is great and phenomenal and they want to join with you, now you participate in the compensation plan. And Tradera says, once you get 3 people, now you participate. Now you are an individual business owner, and for $15 a month, we will allow you to have a free membership in Tradera. You no longer have to pay the $99 a month. You only pay $15 a month because the FTC says can't give you a free business. You have to be here. You have to participate in something. You have to put in something to get something out. Then it gets really great, guys. At night, let's say you introduce 3 people to the business, and your 3 people introduce 3 people to the business. Now that's 3, 6, 9 plus you. You have 10 people in your organization, and Tradera says, now you are what we call a knight, and we are going to bless you with $500 per month. That's $125 per week. I don't know about you, but $125 per week can do a lot of things for me in my household that I couldn't do on my once a month educator salary. So a balance, 4 people in your first leg, 4 in your second, and 2 in your third leg. Tradera says, we'll give you $500 a month. But once you start receiving a residual check, you have to now put money back into the pool of money that we're circling. So at night, that $99 per month goes into effect again. And initially I didn't understand it, but when it was explained to me that, hey, somebody has to put money into it, I was like, how in the world can Tradera pay us that much money? But once you become a knight, you pay $99 back to the company as a monthly fee. And let me stop here and tell you, there are some companies who are participating in the Forex market. I have friends in those other companies. We pay $99 a month to participate in Tradera. They pay almost $300 a month to participate in another Forex company with another platform. that I would tell you is not as great as what we have here. Their education, we get the live sessions and we get the Forex education in different levels. There are some companies that will charge you not just that $200 plus per month, but you have to pay for each additional resource that you participate in. So here at Tradera, you get all of the resources for $99, and I absolutely love it. So let me go on and tell you a little bit more about the comp plan. At Noble, you've introduced 3 people into your business, and those 3 people are overzealous, and they're introducing it to everybody they know. And now your business is equal, 10 in your first leg, 10 in your second, 5 in your third leg. The company says, we're gonna give you $1,000 per month at Noble. And at Bishop, the company says, you know what? Your team's growing. You guys are serious. There's 75 people in your business right now, 30 in your first, 30 in your second, 15 in your third leg. The company says, you know what, at Bishop, we're going to give you $2,000 per month. When I became a Knight, I was extremely excited. That happened the first week I was in the business. Became a Noble a couple of weeks later, became a Bishop about a month into the business. Right around 30 days, guys. I can absolutely guarantee you that $500 a week into my household can do a lot for my children. So I'll tell you this, I have a baseball player who played travel baseball. I have a softball player who played travel softball. And as a single mother staying in hotels every weekend and paying for travel ball fees, MLM network marketing was, I used to call it my husband. MLM is a thing that made my family function. It gave my children the lifestyle that they deserve because their mother loved being an educator. So I love it. I enjoy it. But guys, listen, it gets bigger and better than that. At $1,250 per week, you're now what the company called a Duke or Duchess. There's 250 people in your organization. The next level is $2,500 per week. That's Prince, Princess, and it goes all the way up, guys, to $25,000 per week. Like, that makes my nosebleed, but guys, I'm ready to get a nosebleed because to be a legend in this company is life-changing for each and every person who can get $25,000 per week. There are people who don't make $25,000 per year, but this company says that only for $99 a month and $15 to be an IBO, that's $114 a month, we'll give you $25,000 per week, guys. And $114 is still half of what you pay to be in some of the other companies. So here we go. Once again, we talked about to get 3, get free. You bring 3 people in the business, you're a founder, now you participate in the compensation plan for $15 a month. You can enjoy all of the educational platforms that we have here at Tradera. The business resources, you can enjoy the company website, the community, the official events, live presentations, and the marketing tools that we have here for you at Tradera, all for 3 and get free or for $114 a month, just really just depending on where you want to participate. I've told about all of these great and wonderful things that we have as a client. It's $99 per month, which is every 4 weeks for you, depending on when you partner with us. You get the trading platform, the alerts, the live sessions, the market forecast, and much more. But when you participate in that comp plan, you get $15 so that you can be an individual business owner. Now the FTC says you are official. Tradera is paying you, and we understand that Tradera is paying you for participating in the compensation plan. You can build a business, you can participate in the comp plan, and then you get everything else that the clients receive for participating in Tradera. So guys, that's it for me. I will tell you that in summary, I absolutely love this company because once again, you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. But you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. And I'm here in Tradera, I'm learning how to trade. I'm learning my favorite pairs. I'm learning which sessions I love to go on. I am developing a trading style for myself. And I came in on, let's see, April 8th or so as an infant. Hadn't even heard of the Forex market. But here I am, you know, in June going into July. And I absolutely love the industry because I was able to earn while I learned. I was able to participate in the business opportunity, and I was able to join the biggest and fastest growing movement in the Forex industry. Guys, when we joined in April, there were less than 20,000 people in this company. Now we're looking upwards of 60,000 people. If that's not a movement, I don't know what a movement is. So I'm really excited to be here with you. I'm really excited to present the information to you. I want to thank everyone who came onto the call. I know we had some people from some different countries who had a difficult time getting on. So I definitely want to thank you for joining us today. Once again, my name is Dawn Ward. I am a bishop out of the Huntsville, Alabama market, and I'm so excited to be here with you to present the information. Yeah, we're going to begin today at 2 o'clock Central, 3 Eastern, 5 o'clock Central, Eastern. If you like the information that you heard, I want to invite you to come back to the 2 Central, 5 Central call. Bring a friend. Send information out to anyone that you know that you think that this will be beneficial to. Get that person to invite you to the call. Whether you're excited about it and get ready to with us. And God will see you as beings and the of the world. Bye now. Have a wonderful day.